I'm trying, folks. I am trying my best. Hopefully, this live stream's doing better. It's saying the internet connection was bad, but I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm getting uh 300 megabytes per second. I'm usually getting 700 or 800, but on Ethernet. But on the Wi-Fi, it should be okay. Hopefully, we can do this review today. So hopefully everything's okay. I turned that down, and I'm probably going to keep it at 1080. It was at 4K on the live, and I think it's just too much for YouTube. I'm going to keep it at 1080 because I got to do it 1080 on Facebook. Is the volume level good? That's all I want to know right now. And Sports Freak 97, if that person comes in again that asked about the food challenges, I'll take care of that this time, and I'm glad you did tell them. But I think it's a troll. So if they're going to keep doing that, I'm gonna handle that today. So thank you very much. Okay, volume is good. Okay, let me get the pine berries. There's some missing because Tasha ate some, but she didn't tell me what they taste like. But these are the pine berries. You can get them from Aldi's. Aldi's has them for like $4.49, but they go from $4 to $10 depending where you go to get them. So thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I'll talk to you about the birthday burrito spin wheel. I already got the spins and what this is going to be. I'll tell you that later. Please remind me. Hopefully I don't forget because there's a big spin wheel in my face. So thank you very much for tuning in. I am so apologetic for YouTube for kicking me off 2 times in a row, and I had to go back and redo the links for the post that I did on Facebook, Twitter, and stuff. So appreciate it, and I'm glad you like the quality of the videos. I do. Thank you. I have some other stuff I was going to talk about here in a little while, but I have a vlog 380 coming out with Head to Toe Barbecue and Cooking. And I talked about the hamburger size. What I want to do is start a movement. And I'm not lying. I'm usually very, very joking all the time, but I want to start a movement about going to places and getting the Burger King melt that was this big on the freaking advertising. All the advertising's always better than what you get. That's what she said. So I'm getting this against this, a monster truck versus a Ford Ranger. Okay. So I am tired of getting stuff like on the TV. Oh, that looks good. Go out and get it. And like, oh my God, I'm disappointed. So I think everybody should start bringing the advertising with them and take one bite out of it and then say, you know what? I don't want this. It doesn't look like what you're advertising, and then give it back. After a while, they're going to get tired of people doing that, and they need to change what they're doing. They really do. It is really sickening to do that, because if you go to eBay and you sell something on eBay that looks like this, you got a picture like this, but you sell them something that looks like this, they automatically get their money back because it's not as advertised. So how do you go about doing? See, I'm sorry, I just ranted about something that I didn't need to rant about right now, but it was really, really bothering me. So we need to start having them own up to what they're trying to sell us. You know, they're selling us lies. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Lindro, for Brazil's in the house. What is happening? Thank you very much. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Here we go with I'm going to go ahead and knock the review out, okay? So whoever came for this review, and yes, I got my nails a little glossy so I don't bite them. But I am going to do a quick review. There you go. This is what they look like. Well, let me get my hand out the way. There you go. It looked like so. Okay, here we go. Let me try it out to see how it is. That's the inside. Before I tell you what it tastes like, it says it is a strawberry with a hint of pineapple, pear, and apricot, whatever you want to call it, cot. To me, it tastes like an albino underripened strawberry. I don't taste pineapple. I might taste a little pear, I guess, because of the like unripenedness it tastes like, but it does not taste like a pineapple. That's my honest opinion. I won't lie to you today. It is nothing to talk about. It looks kind of pretty on this side, but it looks like a albino underripe strawberry. No. I will say a strong no on that. Okay, well, these were $4.50. I think they're still kind of expensive for that price, but they are definitely expensive at other stores. Aldi's has them. You can get them at different locations. You get Aldi's. You can get them at BJ's. Every time I say BJ's, I think Big John. Okay, no, I don't. It's a family show, guys. But Aldi's, BJ's, Central Market, Costco Canada, Giant, Hannaford, Kroger, Meijer, Publix, Rouse's Market, Sprouts Farmers Market, The Fresh Market, and Winn-Dixie. That's where you can find them at. If you don't trust me, if you want to save your money and say, hey, Brandon, thank you for the review that I didn't have to waste my money on them albino unripened strawberries, then you're welcome. So that was the that was the deal on the review. So nothing to see here, except, yes, I have to show you again, Lonnie's family, the Noons had made this for me, a tumbler with my daughter. This is us in the driveway, and that was my old Blazer with the sign on it. But my daughter there, we all called her Ladybug when she was younger. This is a Christmas picture. And this is one of her modeling pictures. She did a little bit of modeling on the side. So I really appreciate the Noons for doing that. And they got me a throw, too, of ladybugs. You know what? I'm going to grab, I didn't show you that, guys, earlier, but you might have saw it on the video. 1 second. It is pretty. It is a pretty thick material too. But like that. But here you go. Got a lot of ladybugs on this, so this is really, really warm. But a nice little throw that I got over there. I'll put that back in a second. Okay. I was looking to see if Luna was coming in. It's about time for Luna to come in, but the warmer it gets outside, the more the insects are out. So she stays out under the light over there, and sometimes she goes to the front door. So she's looking for bugs. And thank you very much, everybody. Please hit the like button. I appreciate it. Yeah, the ice stays really cold in here for a long time, too. Jeff Tatman says, have you ever eaten any bugs on purpose? Yes, I have. I have a Bugs Alive. I did a Bugs on when I was in Memphis, when I didn't move to Memphis yet, when I was just meeting Tasha. So I did a live Bugs. I think that's what it's called, live Bugs. What is happening, Brandy? Brandy is still trying to do her Cash App. And I told her if she does download a Cash App, many places use Cash App, so that'll be a good thing to use. I use Venmo as well. Some people never heard of Cash App on certain sides of the country, and some people do Venmo. Venmo, people don't like putting their bank account in places, and I understand that. But Venmo, I got paid for about 10 years on Venmo with like sometimes $2,000 or $3,000 checks, like not checks, but in Venmo, and never had a problem. The only problem if you change your phone, then you need to call them, and it's not a big issue. I thought it was going to be a big ordeal to call them, but it didn't take but part 2 or 3 minutes, and they fixed the issue. But when you change phones, the SIMS card, it shows that it's for that account. So what you do is got to call them and verify and everything. But really, Venmo and Cash App is real good. I know Venmo customer service is great when I call them. I only had to call them one time when I changed my phone. Where we got. Oh, it's just a troll. I'll take care of that right now. Whoop, make another account, Lidor or whatever your name was. Yeah, people that have been watching the channel and actually watch the channel like you guys and the lives, the vlogs and such. If somebody's asking that or saying that, all they're doing is trolling because they should already know that this channel for 3 years has been gradually getting out of that. So people that do that, they're just going to have to start making a lot of different accounts because it's going to be pretty much a lot of people hid that keeps doing that, and I think they know that. So I wouldn't even pay no attention if they do it next time. Just pay them no attention, and do the 3-second timeout, and then I'll go ahead and hide them from the channel. The jars, those are pickled eggs, sweet and heat pickled eggs. I did 22 of them today. There's some more over here, but I got 22 pickled eggs that I did today. I actually 250 eggs that I peeled. I'm a professional egg peeler now. I can do 10 eggs. I can peel 10 eggs a minute. 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Sign me up for a contest. Riley Pig says, "What's up? Thanks for answering and commenting on my comments on the videos." Well, thank you very much, Riley Pig, and I appreciate all you guys for watching the video. So the least that I could do, while I still can, that I can try to answer every comment and comment back on every one that really, somebody might get a thank you or somebody just get a like. But most of them, like 99%, probably get a comment back because I do thank you for watching the videos. Hey, there he is. Bob's in the house. I had your shirt on a couple days ago. I think I was outside. Was it yesterday? I was outside with this shirt on. Not his shirt. It was my shirt of his name on the shirt of mine. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. And there, if you want to check his channel out, he does some food challenges and food reviews. If you like to check his channel out, and he'll be very grateful. And if you like it, he'll be more grateful if you subscribe. Herman Wells says, "Well, lunch break is up, so back to work. God bless and good night. Be safe all." All right, Horseshoe Herman, thank you very much. I appreciate you for tuning in, and have a great night at work, unless you made other plans. And I got my shirt, my sister, I only have my freaking thing. I have the office cup my sister had got me for my birthday, one item, and I could just do that instead of holding that cardboard sign up. Edward Hood says the orange shirt. The orange shirt was on Facebook earlier today, I believe, or as I did the TikTok. I did the TikTok, but I had the yellow shirt of his on the live yesterday outside of Facebook. There he is, Bob says, I'm editing a video right now for Little Debbie ice cream flavors, and thanks for the shout out. No problem. I have 6 of the 7 flavors, and I've had them for 3 weeks. They're in the freezer. We didn't do the review yet. They're not even new anymore, but I will definitely do a review on those probably when we get back from Texas. Scott Letterman, what is happening? Says you and Tasha have a good trip, safe travels. Well, thank you very much. I am going to be, and thank you for bringing that travels up. I am going to be doing a birthday burrito to raise a little bit of money to spend on the trip. So to help Tasha out, so she don't have to spend as much money. But who doesn't want a birthday burrito? So what's going to happen here is if you do the $20 spin, not now. It's Friday. So Friday the 25th at 8 p.m., not 9 p.m. So set your reminder for 8 p.m. Set it for 7:30 so you can get ready. But if you do it, you get to spin this 3 times. If it lands on 3 habaneros, I have to put 3 habaneros in the burrito. Okay. So it gets to spin 3 times to go into the tortilla wrap, and you get to pick one of the condiments. So you get to pick any condiment that I have out. And on here, I got a raw egg on here. So I got some nasty stuff. I got the snake head. The nastiest one on here is the pickled pig parts and the snake head stuff. What's it called? Snake head fish. That is like the 2 nastiest ones. Adventurer says he's right. He does comments on a lot of people's comments. That's why he's the best. Well, thank you very much, because I'm not going to name anybody's names, but it was a big competitive eater that I used to watch lives, and they never comment back. They never commented back. And I'm like, I think I'm not the biggest competitive eater in the world, but my logo, and I think you might have saw the logo before. If you don't comment on me, you definitely is not going to comment on a regular person. So they never commented one time and said hi or anything. So I stopped watching them. So if I go to a channel and I spend my time to watch it, if they never recognize me, I'm gonna tell you now, I probably won't watch them too much longer. So that's how I feel when you guys watch my channel. Lonnie's in the house. What is happening? So I see those eggs. That's enough for my youngest daughter for a few days. Yes, I have. I have just made those today. 250. I skinned 250. So peeled 250 eggs. And like I said, I can do 10 per minute. I average about 8. Okay, let's dumb it down to 8. About 8 eggs per minute, and I can. I have a rotation going. I put 3 medium eggs in the steamer for 26 minutes. I take those out, put them in warm water, not cold water. Don't shock it in cold water. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a professional. I'm a freaking professional peeler. I peeled probably way more eggs than you have already this year. So I put them in warm water, almost hot, but warm water. Don't shock it in cold water. I'm telling you right now, it's not helping it. But you want to make sure the eggs are at least 10 days old. You don't want fresh eggs, or it's going to stick. But I do it for 26 minutes. Once I go in the warm water in the sink bowl, I'll go ahead and peel those, and 3 18-pack mediums or 3 large 12 packs. So that's I don't overcrowd the steamer, but that's how each one I do, and I have them done before the next 26 minutes is over. I probably have 10 minutes left over by the time I'm done peeling these. My mom, she's been peeling eggs, and her mom, my grandmother, cold water, shock it in cold water. My mom always did in cold water. I've done it in cold water because my mom's done it, because her mom's done it, and that's how we was taught. But I stopped doing that. Yes, I am a innovator, okay? An innovator that doesn't know English well. But my mom, I'm so proud. My mom had actually tried my method. She steams eggs now, but she actually tried my method on the warm water. She said she will never put it in cold water again. So I'm gonna tell you what, if somebody that's been doing it her whole life that changed to do it, I'm gonna tell you now, it works. Edward says peeling and eating eggs challenge. If it's against somebody else, like an earthling type thing, but I'm not trying to do I'm not trying to lose profit because I'm trying to pay the bills. And if you saw the last YouTube check that I got, it's very sad. It's not even nothing to laugh about. Um, but I'm not doing too many like capacity challenges. I'm more doing just speed challenges. There he is. Bob says, just realized I'm wearing your green shirt, Brandon, in the video I'm editing. Well, there you go. Well, thank you very much in return. I appreciate that. That's what she said. DB says, just an egg peeling speed challenge. You might think it's fast forwarded if I did that. I had to put a timer like the people do on the channel. I stopped putting a timer up because you know what? If you've been watching me so long and you think I'm cheating, then don't watch the channel anymore. But it's me having to put an extra timer on the screen. I'm not messing with that much. You know, maybe once in a blue moon I'll put a timer up. But if somebody like somebody, oh, I think you speeded that up. I said, well, don't watch the channel. If you don't trust me, don't watch the channel. So, but I do like to have fun. The most thing on the channel, I like to have fun. I like to laugh. So I try not to take things too seriously. The pizza challenge that we're doing, the March Madness, it's mostly for fun. It's still some truth to it that we're thinking the best pizzas, but it's a lot. It's trying to have fun. Edward says you should be in the World Guinness. Well, if you didn't know, when you first try to get in the Guinness Book World Record, you need to spend probably about $3,000 to get the people out to measure everything, to record everything, and then if you do beat a record, you have to pay them $2,000 to get in the book. So you're already out $5,000 the first time, and after a while, I think they just let you do it for free, but they just got to get your name that you're not, somebody who's just trying and probably can't do it. But first, you have to spend some money, and I don't have the money to do. If somebody wants to just watch the channel and see some different speed things that I do, it's fine. But I'm not going to pay $5,000 to get in Guinness Book World. I mean, the prices are just kind of it's almost close to what I'm saying, but it might not be five, it might be three, it might be seven. So it's not cheap. Jade says, is Jade feeling bad? Hope you're feeling better, John. And then I see somebody says, hope you're feeling better, Jade. Hopefully Jade's feeling okay, but I know John, hopefully John is feeling okay. I wore this shirt earlier on Facebook. So I've been thinking about you. I've been doing the 10th is the vlog 380. Vlog 380 is coming out on the 10th. So you will see John in the 379 at the end of that. We went live and then we did a review of the melt, and then the vlog 380 is come out on the 10th. So you'll see John a couple more times in my videos. Really had a good time. I had to go get some of that chocolate gravy. Delicious. Jason, thank you very much. I'm glad you liked the March Madness. I'm glad a lot of people did. I think next year we might do, I wouldn't do chili. I can't do chili. Tasha doesn't eat pork, and a lot of chili has pork. So all we'd be doing is vegan and turkey. So that's going to be out. But fish, maybe fish fillets. We can't do fish fillets / fish sticks because fish sticks probably has like a popcorn shrimp, has more breading than a regular fillet. So we'll do, because there's a lot of fillets. There's not a lot of macaroni and cheese. And people say there are, but I don't think there's too many macaroni and cheese. It might be 4 or 5 different kinds. Maybe it might be. I might be wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong. Wings. I think wings could be okay if it wasn't expensive. The way my channel is going on the YouTube pay, I'm not going to afford to do wings right now. So I'm probably going to wait a few years. But that would be a good thing to do, wings as well. But we'll probably start with fish fillets maybe. Yes, right in this. You can't use. Oh, there you go. You got to look at it. It takes a while. You got to knock a secret knock. Okay. Yeah, there's. I don't know which one's in there. This one. Yeah, this one. Bam. There you go. You're welcome. Now I can see nothing over there. We got this refrigerator. We wanted another one, but they was out. But we got a good deal on this one since this is the only one. When COVID was just happening, it was saying it was going to take 6 months to get a refrigerator. So the one we got, they gave us a good deal on. And we actually went to a real estate, almost the same one, but without the knocking glass deal. Almost the same one we got for only $400. Yeah, that's my egg. That's my egg refrigerator. So all my eggs, all my pickling juices that I have sweet and heat, bread and butter. I have the kosher garlic dill. I have all those already in that refrigerator, and I always have it. The sweet and heat, I got to cook outside because the heat in the house, the heat from the sweet and heat, gets you a little choked up. And I can take it, but Tasha doesn't as well. Doesn't do as good. So I do a hot plate outside. I do a big hot plate outside and heat about 3 or 4 of those up at a time, concoctions and bottle it up. Matthew Black says, well, thank you very much, Matthew, for the $5. Have you ever had pickled fish? Sounds odd, but first time I tried any was pickled walleye, canned with garlic, cloves, and maybe fresh dill. Well, I think the garlic cloves maybe made that taste delicious. I think I had some kind of pickled fish, but the stuff that I do for the spin wheel, the snakehead, the pickled snakehead fish is nasty. Casey says different dips. Trying to think of things people eat during March Madness. Well, that is a good idea. Um, I I think still we'll figure it out. We don't. Maybe we might do that. It'll be a surprise, but we'll think of it out, and I'll probably start in August. I did start this in like September doing the pizzas, so everybody thought we eat all those pizzas this month. We ate 10 16. We did about 16 pizzas last month. So that was 8 different brackets. So we did about half of them this month. We didn't do all of them this month, but we really like pizza. So it wasn't a bother. Oh, John had to tell barbecue and cooking in here. He had elegantly sent me something in the inbox. And I'm not going to do all kind of jokes, just 2 of them today. Let me see. Oh, that's my brother said that one. Oh, here it is. John said, "What do you call a cow that snitches on his classmates?" A cattle tail. There you go. You're welcome. Nicola says, Brandon, I hope your birthday goes good for you. It's coming up. Whoop, whoop. Disposal team party. LOL. Well, it is going to go great because Tasha is paying for everything. No, and I'm not going to let her probably pay for everything. I'll try to slide some money in here and there. That's what she said. That's what I said. But I want to do some extra stuff. Like I don't even know what we're doing, so we might not have time to do anything. She did say we might have some downtown here and there. So if I wanted to do a smaller challenge, then I probably will. But I'll only do one on the whole trip if I do one. And maybe it'd be a speed challenge. Who knows? But I really do appreciate her for. We're going to Houston, Texas. So I do really appreciate her for. I might appreciate her. I don't even know what we're doing. She might be dropping me off. Don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll vlog it. It's gonna be a long night too because this has actual coffee in it. See? It has actual coffee in it. So it's gonna be a long night. I'm editing. I gotta send this computer. I gotta send in right before we go on the trip. They said they're gonna have it for 10 days because the battery is swelling. Yes, the battery is swelling. Grow up, people. But the I thought I dropped it and the case came open, but the mouse pad is up like this and like it's happy. It's happy. But it's a gap in the front of this freaking computer. So the shell and the keyboard is coming apart. So it's still under warranty. So I'm gonna drop it off 10 days. I'm gonna put it in the mail and they're gonna get it in 10 business days. So probably 40 days. So 10 business days. And by the time I come back, I'll have it back in a few days. I'll bring my other computer so I can download the footage, but I'm not editing on my trip. So I'm editing as much as possible now. And I'm already up to the 10th of April. So I got the 10th. I already got the 17th. The 17th is going to be Color Street Nails with Kirsten. I'm getting my nails done with Color Street. But Natasha Shank does Color Street. So check her Facebook out. Hopefully she puts her link up for you. I got the 17th, but all I got to do is the 10th, 12th, 14th, 10th, 12th, 14th. So I can do 3 videos and then I can pack this computer up and ship it out right before we go. We got Melinda and Kirsten watching the house to make sure the house does not come missing. So they're going to be here, take care of the chickens, making sure Luna gets inside. The most important thing, making sure Luna gets inside. So I do thank you in advance if you're watching this, Melinda and Kirsten. I appreciate it. Oh, I got to build something. Okay. Gotta put that down. Hopefully I have enough time to do all this stuff before I go. Jeff Tatman says, thanks for answering a question. I've been looking for a good guy to follow on YouTube. Thanks for answering. Well, you're welcome, Jeff. I appreciate it very much for the $5. There are quite a few guys. If I do name them out on here, they are really good guys. That means to make sure the chickens are okay. I already did that a little earlier before this. So let me see if Luna's at the door. I'll be right back with you. Come on, Luna. Yeah. Yeah? You talking? Look here. Look who's at the door. She knows it's time to come inside. Yeah. You say hi to everybody? Huh? Yeah? Is that hi? Okay. Let's go eat some food. Go in there and eat your food. Okay. Luna, go eat your food. She has some corn in there. She likes to eat her corn and then she'll get back on her perch. Go on. Oh, I'm being very, very irresponsible. I didn't even put her corn out. Uh-oh. Sorry. Sorry, Luna. She has a little bag of frozen corn I'm supposed to give her when she comes in. Give me 30 seconds, folks. Come on. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Sorry, usually I have the corn ready for bad Brandon. Yeah, she sharpens her beak on the ground like this, and I always think she's sharpened like a shiv, a shank. like they do the toothbrushes in prison. Used to be called a shank. Then they start calling him a shiv. I'm not sure why, but that's the name he goes by. No. I need to close the door right there. She keeps trying to go back into the. For some reason, she keeps going back to the editing room right now. But there's a bug. There's a fly must have just came in because she's trying to chase it around. No. Go on. Go. There you go. You're on your perch. Okay. All right. She's going to get right back down. Lately, the past 3 or 4 days, she's not been want to get on a perch. She'll walk around and do everything instead of she usually eats, get on a perch, and goes to sleep until the morning. Okay, what else do I need to go off of here? My brother put something up on, and this is the last joke I'll tell today. Just 2 jokes, but I do. If I open up the jokes for everybody on here, I'll be telling jokes all night long. So, why did the man fall down the well? He could not see the well. Oops, I messed it up. Oh, I messed it up. He could not see that well. Oh my God, I had to say it again. Sorry. Bloop. Men in Black. You didn't hear that. Why did the man fall down the well? He could not see that well. Okay. No. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Natasha, she's up on everything on trying to get you guys to hit the like button. Please hit the like button to help the channel out. It helps the algorithm. And if you could share, if you know people that just like to have fun and just never know what the heck videos coming up next, please share the videos and tell them to subscribe. I do thank all you guys, and if you watch as a family, like the Noons that started doing that, their daughters, his wife, him, I appreciate it very much that your families get involved and maybe spend more time with your family and watch the videos. So thank you very much, all you guys that do watch the videos. When we get back from Texas, I'm going to start doing my survival videos. They're not all survival videos. There might just be some how-tos, but I'm going to be doing probably a 3-day survival trip. And that's going to be pretty huge for me to do because I've never done a survival trip at all. I went camping drunk. I never called it survival. But I'm just calling it hiding out for the police. That's what I used to just name it that. Mark Zellers, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. What is happening, Tuna? I saw Tuna a few times in here. Yes, Tuna. She wasn't pleased when she came in. She's really wet today, but she dries off pretty well, like the chickens when they're wet. And I had a problem with the chickens out in the coop when it dropped 20 or 30 degrees one day and was going to be freezing at night. They actually fluff their feathers out and they air dry really quick. So Luna is already drying up right in my face, literally. She's got her feathers fluffed out, just going at it. I would turn the camera, but if I turn that camera, it might lose that connection. So I don't want to do that. You got to take my word for it. Yes, Luna knows she is a celebrity, Lonnie. Thank you very much, Fuel Me Once. I really appreciate it. And speaking of Fuel Me Once, Paul, he has a TikTok. I want to say now I have 3 to 4 people that I follow. And Fuel Me Once was the first person with Notorious B.O.B. And then I started following Tasha. So I have Tasha's TikTok. and I think I have another. But right now, I did put the TikTok up today of the spin wheel. So if you just tuned in, this is going to be Friday the 25th. It's going to be my birthday burrito spin wheel. So if you spend the $20, and you can if you spend $20, you can spend this 3 times, and you get to pick the condiment. So you get 3 times and a condiment. So I'll have like 10 different condiments on the table, and you can pick which one you want to do on that. If you don't have any money to spend, that's quite all right. I'm pretty sure some people will come in and want to do it, so you can still enjoy the laughs. If it spends 3 times on a habanero, I have to do 3 habaneros in the tortilla. So it'll be a habanero wrap. What has happened in Notorious B.O.B. He had commented on my video on TikTok, and he just put a TikTok video out of him eating 10 freaking cheeseburgers from McDonald's. I didn't even know if it was all 10 because it was so quick. I'm not sure if it was whole. I couldn't even count that fast. But I'm glad he I know Bob has. I talked to Bob today, and I like talking to Bob, and not just because he's in here and I'm saying that, but I like to bounce ideas off of him. And sometimes there's some just bouncing stress off of him sometimes. So I do appreciate Notorious B.O.B. for listening to me. I really do. Thank you. But hopefully we can go. Tasha and I could go see Bob in the next 2 or 3 months. I'm trying to maybe do a fundraiser for that to head on over there and do videos with Bob. As you know, he stays about 19 hours away driving. And I think this time we might not drive, we might fly. So not us, but on a plane that flies. You know what I mean? But I think we're going to probably maybe fly this time. So it'll be just, it won't take 3 days to get there and 3 days back. I would do that if I was doing food challenges, and I'll do a challenge every day. But like I said, I'm not doing a challenge every day. When I get there, we might do a couple of speed challenges, but I would do a food review, some food reviews, do vlogs, and just see the sights and just have some good old times. But it got brought up because a big fan, John Lyons, had mentioned that he wants to sponsor the trip. And I do appreciate him for wanting to sponsor the trip. He really likes us to do videos together, but instead of one person footing the bill for everything, I'm going to try to get other people to maybe chime in a little bit to cut the cost so he doesn't have to spend a lot of money for that. So, but I do thank you guys. You guys, disposal team is freaking awesome. Without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this channel anymore. And I'm saying that very, very, very honestly, because if you saw what the paycheck I got yesterday and the videos that I put out, I put like 30 videos out for a paycheck that's probably 1 week check from McDonald's. Sad, very, very sad. But I'm going to keep doing this because with the sales of the glass jars with the free eggs inside, and the sales from the aluminum foil that I wrapped the free gooey butter cake in, then I'm staying afloat. So thank you very much, guys. And with the Luna merch is being shipped out April 11th. I'm picking it up 8th or the 9th, or the 8th, and then I'll be back here to do a quick Buffalo Wild Wings contest. And then I'm going to ship the shirts out on April the 11th, if all goes well. I'm pretty sure the shirts and jackets and hoodies are already printed out almost. I think it only has a couple days to go, and we'll be ready to go. So if you want it, I got some sizes left. I did order a couple extra sizes in the shirts. I think I didn't order too many jackets and hoodies. They're just kind of expensive now, but I did order some extra crew neck shirts. So if you go to the site and you want some crew neck shirts, or maybe a jacket or a hoodie, I might have an extra. If it shows that I have it on the site and you click it and it'll let you, that means I have it. So if you go to www.DaGarbageDisposalstore.com, go under merch and then Luna, then you'll see what I have there. Brandy says, you are kind, like the epic Grateful Dead asks in their song. I'm not sure what that means, Brandy. DB says, Bob's channel actually brought me here back in the day. Well, thank you very much. I am glad, and I'm really glad that I got to meet Bob and know him as a real person other than just an eater. And you guys understand that on me. Like some people just want to see the food challenges, and I'm more than the eater. Okay, I'm a person. I'm a real life person, and I do thank you guys and all you guys that watch the lives. I know you watch the vlogs, so I do thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. Leslie's in the house. What is happening, Leslie? I wish you could get me a tank top when you order next time. I've already ordered, and I was telling people if they got their order in beforehand, they could probably get what they wanted. But on my merchandise, you have to wait till I order my logo because I couldn't do that logo and another logo, or it charged me another $500 to reset the whole machines and put my logo on it. So this one was only Luna merch logo. So next time I do order, if you hear me ordering, Leslie, please get with me and say, hey, I want a tank top. I do have some tank top left, but the only tank tops I have in women's are maybe a small and maybe a medium. But I stopped selling tank tops, and there's no refunds on tank tops because I thought, say if I'm a lady, okay, I know I got long eyelashes, but say I'm a lady and I order a small in women's tank top. Uh, well, let's say I order a large in women's tank top. Well, a large in women's is like a small to medium in men. So the large in women's is two sizes up. I thought you guys know that the sizes for women's are like two sizes smaller or bigger than men's, or do I got that backwards? So, but when I was selling the tanks, people was wanting their money back and saying, "Hey, this is the wrong size." I said, "No, it's women's size. It's the size of woman's small." So it fits you. It's not like a universal unisex shirt. And I was having so many problems with tank tops, I stopped selling them, and that was that was that. I couldn't afford to ship, to pay to get it shipped back and send money back, and I couldn't do it. So I just do the unisex size shirts right now, and that's why I stopped doing it. All right, Aaron, thank you very much. Glad you tuned in. I appreciate it. Brandy says Uncle John's band song. Check it out. There's a lot of stuff that a lot of people do like me to check out. I have not the time to do a lot of stuff. I still have to. I'm gonna stay up all night and not sleep any, and go to bed tomorrow night. But I'll be up all night doing 3 editing videos, so I can get them all taken care of before I ship this computer out. So there's a lot of stuff that I do around here that I need to do, the country coat racks and stuff, and uh, I can try to if I remember, I'll write it down. But if I can check it out, I will. But there's a lot of stuff that, especially videos, people want me to watch videos. That's one thing I really can't watch a whole video when people send me stuff. Um, but I do thank you for that. Uncle John's band song. Is that the name of the song by who you said before? Grateful Dead. Another piece of pepper. Band song. Okay. All right. If I have time, I will check it out. I got everything else out on this list except I did talk to you about the advertising stuff, about how restaurants advertise a burger this big and you only get a burger this big. I think that's really wrong to do. I think we need to actually, and I'm serious about that. I think we need to start a movement where if you go buy a burger, have it on your phone where it's supposed to look like, grab the burger, take a bite, and say, you know what? Let me get my money back. This is nothing like it's supposed to be. This is what it's supposed to look like. because like I said, if you go on eBay, if you go on eBay and buy something, and they have a picture or something, and then you get something that doesn't even look like the picture, it's automatically you get your money back because it's false advertising. So how does that happen? But advertisers and restaurants do this thing that you're never going to see, and it takes them probably 2 hours to make this fake burger, but they want them to make this other burger in like 30 seconds. So it's something that I think people need to put an end to it. It's like, you know what? Show the burger the way it's supposed to be. Don't have me drive 20 miles to the nearest. I don't want to say the name, like I want to point some old Burger King. I'm gonna say Burger King's. They did it with the melt. But I ain't gonna drive 20 miles to the nearest Burger King's. I really wanted this melt Whopper, and the thing is smaller than a regular Whopper, and it doesn't look nothing like the picture. Sorry, I ran it again because I'm sick of it. Nicola's trying to tell me about not sleeping. When I slept 2 hours a day probably for about 4 or 5 years when I was doing high school and right out of high school going to college. I know it's not good on your body, but they say you can make up sleep within 72 hours. You can make the sleep up and not affect you as much. But there's stuff in life that you just got to suck it up. You gotta, you gotta stay up all night. If I need to get these 3 videos done before I leave town, before I turn this computer in, I have to do that. I have to do it. So there's stuff in life you don't want to do that's not good for you that just you have to do anyway. And I do a lot for this channel. A lot of people don't see it, but I do a whole lot. And it comes a time when like I said, I'm going to do live food reviews. I'm going to go to the drive-through live and do live videos, but you're going to see probably more lives and less edited videos. You're still going to get a couple videos a week of edited videos, but you're going to get more live videos because it's easier for me to do the live videos and put you a good video out while I can still do gardening, the craft stuff that I do around here to try to make money, and the pickling and stuff, and raise the chickens. There's a lot of stuff to do, plus cut the grass when it comes time and pick up all the sticks that's out there. The list goes on and on. But there's stuff that I do that I normally, well, I guess I wouldn't say I normally wouldn't do because a job's a job. When stuff needs to get done, needs to get done. So sometimes you got to bite the bullet and just push on. Yep, Sports Freak 97. I think all places do that. It's like all places. So if we put our foot down and say, you know what, and take a chunk out of their pocket, take one bite out of it and say, and look at it and like, you know what, I want my money back. This is nothing like it's like this picture. It's supposed to look like this. This is what I came for. You told me it was going to look like this. Now I get here, it looks like this. So take a picture, email the place because I'm going to start emailing all these locations and see what email I get back. Like, hey, I'm sorry, it didn't look like it's supposed to, and maybe just go to the same place and keep doing the same thing and just keep sending the same email. Say, oh, it still didn't happen the way it's supposed to be. So if they give me like a free coupon, I'll just use a free coupon and do the same thing. Like, oh, this is nothing like it looks like. Make this exactly like it looks like. I'm probably not going to get that detailed about it, but I would ask, hey, can you make it exactly like this? This is what I would like. Not my hand, but the picture. Just picture a picture of my hand, folks. Casey says, basically, you have a life. Well, actually, vlogs, vlogging about my life, but sometimes I can't get stuff done if I vlog everything. So you are correct. But I do like to invite you in doing lives, like doing the bees live. If I get stung 30 times while I'm alive, you're going to see a live bee stinging. But I will put a camera. I'll put the camera on it and see if you guys can get a good visual of all the bees in there. I won't open the hive up way too long because I don't want the bees, just the queen bee flying out. But what I need to do is add. I need to separate. What I'm going to do. The bees are doing so good right now. I'm going to go ahead and split them into 2 hives. So the second hive will go ahead and make their own queen in theory. So I will have 2 hives, and then I'll stack them up, probably a box on each one. So I have 2 boxes. I need to call my buddy Mike and see about doing the nukes. The nukes are the smaller ones with five frames in each one. But yeah, but I still want to do the survivor videos. You're going to definitely get edited videos for the survivor ones. So that's definitely going to be. I might get 8 videos, 10 videos out of the survivor one, because I'll show you how to build the hut that you live in, like not live in, but to stay in for the elements and stuff. I'll show you how to do the fire, the best way to do the fire. So if you only have limited amount of matches or something, you want to make sure the first time that it's going to be lit, and so on. So I'm going to do some stuff like that, like those. The fire and the hut might be one video, but I'll vlog the whole deal. All right, 3 more likes away to get 100. Well, thank you very much. On my end, oh yeah, it says 98. Okay, well there you go. 2 more to go. Okay, let me see. I need to start watching videos on survival stuff around this area, so I know what berries and mushrooms to eat. You eat the wrong mushroom, it's not going to be good. Watch survival videos. Okay. Okay. Brandy, I told her, as long as I get a flint, some waterproof matches, or a lighter. That's the only 3. I'm not going to get all into the battery and steel wool, but I understand about that one too. You can do that. You can use a paperclip too and heat the paperclip up in between there, but you want a thin paperclip. The only thing that I would probably that's the only thing I really asked for was something to light a fire with. It could be a flint, or and a rope, just in case I need the rope for the tarp, because I want to put a tarp up if it starts raining, because I don't want to get all the camera stuff wet. But if it doesn't rain, I'll put the tarp on the bottom, just as a flooring, so I won't dirt up all the cameras. But if it doesn't rain, I won't use the tarp for overhead. Okay. Okay, we got 105 likes, so thank you very much. I appreciate all that. Alone Boardroom says Alone is the best survival show. I'm going to tell you, probably any survival show that has a camera is probably not a what do they call them? Real life TV. A lot of stuff, it's not really real life TV if they know the camera's there. Like if it's a broadcast like on national TV, they probably act different if they know a camera's there. And I'm but that one is a better show than some of the other ones. I'll tell you, like the Naked and Afraid, or the Survivor and the Island deal. But if you get Bear Grylls, that's not even his real name, but Bear Grylls, if you get him jumping, taking his clothes off in cold weather, jumping in the ice water, while the camera guy's standing there in like triple fat goose 3 coats filming him, that's like, probably when the camera's off, they're probably going to give him something to warm him up. Or the guy's drinking pee in the desert to try to rehydrate, while the guy drinking Gatorade with the camera drinking Gatorade. I'm pretty sure they're not going to let the guy die. Scott says, I got you covered on those 3 items coming to you in the next package. Well, don't send too many survival stuff because Tasha's going to be packing the bag. So the box that she sent me the first time, she's going to look in to see if stuff's in there for survival that's not going to help me out too much, like a lot of food or anything like that. But if you send a lot of stuff's not going to go with me because I can only bring so much stuff with me. But I did ask her, I think, to bring that knife that you got me before, that big knife, that machete type deal. Big win. What is happening? Says $5 plus the YouTube tax. Keep cranking out the good content. Well, thank you very much for adding that tax in. He already knows that it's 30%. YouTube takes 30%. So thank you very much for that $5. I appreciate that. Brandy says water source is the most important and always sleep naked and cold. Body warm up, get up. It's not going to be cold weather. We're going to do it in probably late April, like third week of April or so. So I don't have to worry about the cold weather. So that's one good thing. But I'll have a fire going. If you light a fire, you want to just keep the fire going constantly. If it's a big fire, once it dies down, there's be embers that stays hot in the coals for a long time. So I'm going to probably keep a fire going for food. If I want to fix some stuff, if I find some mushrooms out there, I will definitely be making something. I might have to bring aluminum foil to cook in. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. I might just use a stick. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out as I go along. Maybe she might give me a coat hanger. I don't know. And I'll have her videotape herself packing my stuff. And I won't see the videotape till I get back. So when I get back and edit the videos, I will put that video out first. I'll say, hey, about to go on a Survivor show. Tasha's going to pack my bags. I'll show you what she packed me. I didn't know any of this till I got back, but here you go. So I'll do it like that probably. Aaron, as I stated before, and there's some people that say, no, don't eat mushrooms. I stated before, I'll do research. All you have to do is research in your area what mushrooms are out there and what are good to eat and what are not good. And what I do is make a distinct, like if one looks like it's almost like the snake, that coral snake, and the other snake that's like poisonous or not, I'll just cancel those out. Like if something looks close to another mushroom, I'll just say, you know what? If I find either of those, I'm not going to eat it. But if there's a big red Mario Brothers mushroom going to one up, that's like an acid probably. But if there's like a distinct red mushroom that is good to eat, I'm going to find that red mushroom because I know that there's nothing else like that. So I am a little smarter than the average bear. Depending on what it is, I guess. My grandfather almost had died. He passed away of Alzheimer's, but when he tried to eat some mushrooms and wild mushrooms, he almost had died from eating mushrooms at the time. Jeff, thanks another for the $5. I didn't know that. I almost said the whole word, but dang, I didn't know the 30% deal. So here's mine to cover my message earlier. Well, thank you very much. Yes, 30%. That's why I used to say when you do the spin wheel, Cash App and Venmo is king. Cash App or Venmo. PayPal, if you do friends and family, PayPal won't take anything. But most people don't do the friends and family, and they just send it, and they take like 10 to 20%. And YouTube takes 30. I found out that TikTok takes 50%. Yes, you heard it here first. Maybe 50%. TikTok is a pimp, is a bigger pimp than YouTube. They take 50% of your money. Boardroom, I don't think I'm going to be doing any of that. If you know anything about survival, and I kind of have a heads up anyway on survival, I'm going to do a little bit of research around this area, what is good to eat and not. But I think twigs will be out. Berries maybe, but not twigs. That's good protein though, or fiber, good fiber. When you're 40, you need to eat 40 grams of fiber a day, don't you? 28 maybe. I think it's 28. But as you say, I'm going to be turning 45 plus one on March the 30th. Okay. Aaron told me to say 45 plus one, so I'll always remember that. Now, if somebody asks me how old I am, I'm going to, and a police officer, anybody, I'm probably going, hey, I'm 45 plus one. Yeah, that might not go off too well. They probably think I'm trying to be smart. Okay. No dingleberries. No, Brandon. I will pass on that. There he is. Bob says goofballs resort to eating tree bark are about to either be sick or booted off the show. Nicole says berries, bark, and berries for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'll make it interesting. I might catch a rabbit. Who knows? I know how to take my shoe. Oh, I want to have shoestrings. Maybe I'll make some survival Crocs that she might let me bring. Yes, I did get a clip of some Crocs, and I think I will be doing something like that. Jeff has to deal with grandkids, so good evening, everyone. Well, thank you very much, Jeff. I appreciate it very much. Dolly says you should research how to make snares and traps. I'll be researching that as well, but I already know how to make a little noose for a rabbit. You make a little clearing, so it usually goes to like a trail that it can see good. So you make a little clearing and funnel it into a certain spot, and poof, yeah. So when it runs, it tightens. Oh, you know the rest, okay? But yes, that will be one that's on the list too. I'll make sure to write that snares and traps. Hopefully she lets me have a little fishing line so I can and a hook so I can maybe put it on a stick and maybe go fishing or make a spear. Ron, yes, I was very aware of that one. Brandy says, well, y'all, I turned 50 September 21st, less 6 months now. Woo-hoo. All right. Well, 6 months and a good old 50. Yes, I used to do some shroom hunting. You get some morels. There's a yard that I used to cut, and I used to cut the yard all the time anyway. But I told them if you ever have somebody cut this yard, call me first. I won't be mad, but I need to go get the mushrooms before they cut the grass because they always had mushrooms, the morels in their yard. All right, Lonnie, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. And thanks for the cup again. Lonnie Noon's family had got me this tumbler. Got my daughter and me on this. Daddy's little girl. We called her Ladybug. So she had passed away March the 6th of last year, if you guys did not know. So I really do appreciate them. They got me a throw with ladybugs all over it too. So that was really nice of them to do. So thank you very much. If you just tune in for these berries, yes, these are $4.49 at Aldi's, and they're nothing to talk about. You can see it better. Okay. It's supposed to taste like pineapples, and they don't. That was a little old, but like a hint of pear maybe, but they said apricot, pear, and pineapple. I don't get any of that, but maybe a little bit of pear because it tastes unripe. They're not even sweet. But a lot of strawberries, if you didn't know, a lot of strawberries are not sweet. And if you do want to grow strawberries, what you do is when you plant the plants, paint some rocks red. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Paint some rocks red. And I did this every year. I painted the rocks red, put them by where the strawberries are. So when the birds came down and pecked that red rock, it hurt and they stopped doing it. So when your strawberries come, they won't peck them strawberries hardly because they already know that, oh, them are hard. I don't want those. It's not going to work. So that's what saves your strawberries. Thank you very much, Crystal. I appreciate that. I was going to do a memorial out here, and my truck broke down. I was going to get a lot of landscaping blocks and do a big memorial. I'm probably going to still get some landscaping blocks, but it's going to be a different memorial. It's almost going to be the same, but I'm going to put instead of a big wall all the way around it, I'm going to put two walls with a flat brick on top, a flat landscaping like block on top, so you can sit down. And I make two chairs out there, but I will. I'll kill the grass around the weeping willow. I got two weeping willows out there. My daughter really liked weeping willow next door to my mom's, so I'm going to do it right around one of the weeping willow trees. So I'm going to do that. Put the fabric to Walt Company. Put the black fabric down, and probably put some mulch out there. And all the stuff that the disposal team had got me, I have it all in two Tupperware deals in the closet in the guest room. I'm going to put it all out there. I probably won't do a video of me doing all that, but I'll get a live or a video of me walking around telling you, everything that's out there and what I did. Dolly says wasps tend to get my strawberries more than birds. You have to take care of them wasps. Then there's some ways to do that. They got the hornet's nest, the fake hornet's nest you put up that maybe they might get scared to see a hornet's nest and not be around. They do make some dust, some kind of it's organic material that you can probably put on them to affect the wasps. I'm not sure if wasps do hot pepper or not, but I know you put hot pepper for squirrels, and but the birds it doesn't. The birds doesn't mind the heat. They don't have heat receptors. So if you put hot, what? You okay, Luna? She's almost just about dry already. But birds don't have the heat receptor, so the hot stuff doesn't bother them any. Hey, Anna Kamer's in the house. What is happening, Anna? Hope you and Ray are doing well today. I know it's about 8:26. I've been on about an hour. I'll probably do about another 15 minutes and I'll jump off here. But just to let you guys know, the spin wheel is not even January, December, March the 25th, this Friday. I'm doing the birthday burrito for the trip to Texas, Houston, Texas. So hopefully you guys tune into that and I can get some spending money to help Tasha out so she didn't have to spend all the money for the trip. But I do appreciate Tasha for planning a trip for me. I'm not the type to not know what's going on. I always plan stuff and have an agenda. I have everything. I have everything like to the hour of what I'm doing. Well, itinerary is out the window. she's planning everything. So I'm just going to take it and see how it goes. That's what she said. All right. Good night, Sports Freak 97. I'll be headed out here soon. Appreciate it. Give me a ring and sometime and see when we'll drink coffee in the morning or what have you. Boardroom says I really love cantaloupe, watermelon, and stuff like that. It just I don't do great growing them. The deer usually get the watermelon out there, so I'm not going to plant watermelon, cantaloupe. It takes too long to do, and the outcome for me, I just don't do great with them. I know one year I did watermelon and pumpkin at my other house, and we didn't have deer around there, so it worked really good. I made some pumpkin bread, like the banana bread. I made pumpkin bread, really delicious pumpkin bread. But doing it myself, roasting the pumpkins, it's too much time involved to even charge a price for that thing. So I do that for friends and family. So I'll bring it to events like Christmas or something, and we can eat some pumpkin bread there. But the price of that would be freaking skyrocket for that. Thank you, Nicola. I appreciate it. There's a lot of other stuff I would like to do. I know for my daughter's memorial across that creek over here, it's like I call it a creek, but it's kind of like a washed out ditch type thing. But it's about 10 foot. So I saw these railroad ties, and railroad ties are a bit smaller. The ones I see are 1 foot by 1 foot, and they're like I want to say 12 to 15 foot long, and I want to buy two of them, and I don't know how much if they even sell them to me, but I want to buy two of them and put over the creek so I can build a bridge to go over there, so I don't have to walk all the way around. So we'll have the four wheeler or whatever and go across the bridge with the lawnmower, the four wheeler or whatever, and walk across that bridge too, instead of going all the way around and go to the memorial. Yeah, cucumbers and squash are easier vines to do. Tomatoes are actually vines. People don't know, but if you put hay and leaves down, tomatoes could grow on the ground. That's back in the days. That's how they grew tomatoes. But then they started putting the cages and everything. But tomatoes will actually grow on the ground. Casey says, I can't plant and grow anything you can eat, but I can grow flowers to save my life. I have killed monkey grass. Um, Tasha is not great at it either. You need water. That yes, uh, that helps. But you know how to do flowers. I'm pretty sure you know how to water plants. Bob says I help you grab them late at night. That's the mushrooms. Yeah, we had zucchini last year. We had okra. I'm probably planting plenty of okra. If people want pickled okra, I'll have plenty of that. But that won't be till probably August when I have the okra. But I'm doing the okra in pint-sized jars because I don't want to do the quart jars where the okra gets too big and it gets too fibrous and woody. So I'm going to do pint-sized jars of the okra. So look for that in probably July or August. The newsletter if you're signing up for the newsletter, then you definitely get that. Okay, well, with that said, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I got some other stuff I got to do, but I did write some stuff down that I do need to take care of, other than do the 3 edited videos tonight that I'll be up all night. So, oh, newsletter. Write down newsletter so I can put a newsletter out. All right. Well, thank you very much. Oh, railroad ties down the street. Okay. Well, thank the railroad ties down the street probably are smaller railroad ties than I'm getting. The railroad ties usually like that, but the ones I'm getting want like that. They're like a foot, a little over a foot each direction. Because I don't want to put any kind of braces that I have to put on the bottom, brace it up. What I'm going to do is put a concrete pad on each side of the creek, like the creek's right here, concrete pad here, and then I'm going to put the one big railroad tie deal across each side. So I have four different metal piers. I mean, concrete piers. I have four concrete piers. So just drop them on there, put the boards going across, bam, and have a little bridge going on there. But I appreciate it. I don't want you to get in trouble at nighttime going to get the railroad ties. But with that said, guys, I'm jumping off here. If you want any kind of pickle items, I tell people this all the time, and I know you can't watch all the videos, but if you want any pickled items, if you want any of the eggs, the asparagus, the pickles, the pickled carrots, I have them on the website with the gooey butter cake. So www.DaGarbageDisposal.com. Well, oops. www.DaGarbageDisposalStore.com. Then go to goods and other stuff. You click that, and then you scroll through the pictures. Scroll through the pictures, see which one you like and how many. Uh, see which one you like. You hit the form. The form goes to my email. So hit the form, tell me how much you want, of what kind, and your address. You don't have to give me your street address right away. You can give me your city, state, zip. That's all I need, plus whatever you want and how many. And I can give you a very accurate shipping cost, a final cost of the shipping and handling. So, with that said, guys, if you want to do that, if you want any of the pickled items, if you want special items, I do special items once a week. So if you want pickled beets or something like that, I can research how much it is and get back to you and let you know. Uh, but with that said, I really do appreciate it, and I'm gonna jump off here and get some editing done. Really, thank you for tuning in. Please tune in Friday, March the 25th for the spin wheel, the birthday burrito spin wheel. Put it on your calendar at 8 p.m., 8 p.m. Central, not 9 p.m. So 8 p.m. Central. Put it on your calendar for 7:30 so you can grab your drinks and have everything ready so you can just sit down and laugh and have some good times. With that said, guys, I'm jumping off here. Thank you very much. And until next time.